Hey, what's up everybody? So today I want to talk to you about this new audio interface. It's actually a really interesting one. It's called the EVO 4. I wonder if you can see that. All right. So it's already been opened. Not yet hooked up. So today we're going to test this out with some speakers. But it's about this big. You can see it. I don't know if I can block my face to make sure it focuses on it. Okay, so it's got a sustain. Well, it's got a port to plug in your guitar or an instrument. You can plug in your 1/4 inch headphones. Got 2 XLR ports, 2 1/4 inch right and left for monitors, like some speakers, and then you got the USB Type-C to USB for plugging into a computer, iPad, or whatnot. This looks like a pretty solid device. Just need to figure out what to hook it up to, what mic to test it out with, and go from there. So I'm guessing left and right out would be good to hook up with. I'm wondering if I should try it with the Shure SM7B and see how it sounds with the Canon EOS R5. Right now on the Canon EOS R5 I am filming in 8K RAW. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty beefy video. I had to give me some lunch, but so yeah, it took me a little bit to set all this up, and but I have the SM58, the Shure SM58 plugged in to the EVO 4, and I have dual XLR left and right going out into the Atomos Ninja 5 because I'm externally recording from the Sony FS5 Mark II into the Atomos Ninja. Instead of using the audio from the FS5, I'm using the audio from the EVO 4 going into the Atomos Ninja. So what you're hearing is this mic. Yeah. So what you're hearing is a Shure SM58. Sounds great from what I could tell. I had my headphones on earlier, but let me listen. I like peanut butter and jelly. And Sonic Burgers too. Yeah, it sounds great. So the only voice processing I might do is bumping up the gain just a little bit if it's too low, because I want to normalize it all at around either -12 or -14 dB. But yeah, this is pretty much how it sounds straight out of the SM58 into the Audient EVO 4. I have the headphones plugged into the Atomos Ninja. There is a port where I can plug the headphones into the EVO 4, but I don't get a realistic sound of how it's going to be on the video file if I have it plugged into the EVO 4 and not into the Atomos Ninja or the camera that I'm filming into, because it does have its separate, audio gain controls and stuff like that. So I have to do that. I made that mistake once already when I was doing my review of the RodeCaster. So yeah, that review, the legit review where I have everything actually all hooked up, is coming pretty soon. I've kind of been lazy about filming that one, but because I felt like I filmed it already. But yeah, anyways, so I want to try this with another mic. Hold on. Hello. Yeah, I mean, It sounds kind of fine in my headphones, but when I get it in post, I'll put something on the screen to let you know if I've changed, the gain or did some audio processing. But more than likely, I'm gonna try my best to keep it at what it should be at. So if I were to actually add something like a cloud lifter or a FET head, then I'd be able to bring up that audio quality without sacrificing the quality of the mic. So hold on, let me add a cloud lifter to the SM7B and turn on the 48 volts of phantom power. All right, so now I have it all hooked up. I don't think it's too loud. I was listening to it a second ago and it sounded all right. It does seem like it's hitting at about, it's too far. Seems like it's hitting either right about -20 or just above it on the Audient Ninja. I'm guessing it's somewhere in there. There still might be some hiccups, but I don't have it plugged into a computer, which is what it would typically be powered from, is a PC or a Mac or something like that. But I plugged the USB Type-C into a wall power adapter, like a wall charger, and it was a little cheap one. It was like a regular USB to USB Type-C. And every time I would turn on the 48 volts of phantom power, it would cut off. So then I grabbed the USB Type-C, C to C 20 watt charger for my iPad Pro and plugged it in, and the 48 volts of phantom power worked. But for some reason, I still have to crank. When I turn on channel 1, I still have to crank it up all the way to all the lights light up. And then I also have to turn on the output of audio all the way up as well, which is weird. So it's going to be very interesting to hear how this actually sounds when I put it into the computer and start editing. So you got to hear how the Shure SM58 sounds with the EVO 4. You also got to hear how the Shure SM7B sounds with the EVO 4. But now you're also hearing how the SM7B sounds with the cloud lifter attached to it as well. So yeah, guys, that's it. Another thing, I was watching Lifted Noise. He did a video about 7 or 8 months ago, and he talked about hooking it up to the MPC-1. And I thought that was a pretty cool idea. I had thought about that, but then I didn't think it would really work because it didn't have its own power source. I had to plug it into a computer. So I was a little leery on it. Ran across this video after purchasing it, which I haven't purchased it yet. This is actually the one for my sister's equipment. And so I ran into his channel. He hooked it up to the MPC-1 and it seemed to work very well with it. I think he was using an external power source as well and not plugged into the computer. So if you want to be pretty portable and completely standalone, you could probably get like a power brick that you can plug it into, because it does need power. I wouldn't suggest powering off the MPC-1 if you do want to use it for something like that. And anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, that is a beat making machine made by Akai. But anyways, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.